All right, beautiful. Thank you for joining me for a 60-minute yoga class. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 into yoga, 26 postures into breathing exercises. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, remember that you can modify a posture, you can do something else, or you can skip it entirely. Yoga can be challenging at times, and that's okay, but we're never going to a point of pain. For the sun salutes, you'll come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together, arms down by your side. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in for free. Take a moment here, just arriving on your yoga mat. We'll start to connect our breath to our body movements. Bring your hands together at heart center. Begin with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, a sun salute. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale through your nose, lengthen your legs and look forward, lengthen into a halfway lift. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, shoulder width distance, and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. Option to go from your plank or tabletop directly into a down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, take a chaturanga. Lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down. Inhale, come up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog and arms straight, thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you, come down onto your knees and take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips down as you reach your arms forward. Always feels really good. On your next inhale, hands to the floor. Look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Slowly exhale as you fold, relax your head. Inhale, chin away from your chest, arms with your ears, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, halfway. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank or tabletop. Remember that you can go from here directly into a down dog or child's pose, or lean forward, hug your elbows in, imagine you're pulling yourself down to the floor. Inhale, push up into your back bend. Exhale, lift your hips up for down dog, or sink your hips down for child's pose. Either way, make your arms long, spread your fingers wide, root down through all 28 knuckles in the space between your index finger and thumb. And especially if you're in down dog, right, make sure that you're not putting all of your body weight in your wrists. Press down through your palms and fingers. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms with ears, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Connect to the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank. Keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. If you're doing child's pose, try to get your hips to your heels. If you're doing down dog, try to get your heels to the floor. If your heels don't naturally touch the floor, you can take a wider stance. If you have tight hamstrings, you can micro bend your knees to take weight away from the backs of the legs. Otherwise, press your thighs back, heels down, hips up. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, salute the sun, look up. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful. That's our little warm up. We will now continue on with 2 sets of pranayama standing, deep breathing, continuing to connect with our breath. Come to the middle of your mat with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, and glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, touching to the wall in front of you. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. As you exhale, open your mouth wide. Like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels, contract your quadricep muscles, gluteal muscles, suck your stomach in. Exhale, head up, lock your legs, weight stays in the heels, abdominal wall tight, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, so just the neck and arms move. Lower body stays still like a statue, look straight ahead. Exhale, head up. Use your knuckles to push your head back. Squeeze your palms, wrists, forearms, and elbow bones together. Inhale, head down. Let's make this the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. I'll do second set with you. Shoulders down, chest up, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Lungs empty, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Elbows up, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Eyes open, elbows touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, two more. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time. Let the day go, letting everything go through the exhale breath. Elbows touch. Change, arms down. For the rest of class, we'll breathe in and out through the nose. Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together, inhale, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight grip. Please don't lose the grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller, decompressing the spine. Like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears, stomach in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember, it's the first posture of the day. It's kind of a rainy, cold day, at least here in DC, right? So there's nowhere you have to be, nothing you have to prove to yourself or to anyone else. All you have to do is breathe. Root down through your heels, lift up through your chest. Options to stay here or get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Press your heels down, pull your abdomen in, contract quads and glutes. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe through your nose. Contract the quadricep muscles, squeeze your gluteal muscles, lock your legs. Press your hips forward, pull your abdomen in, slide your breastbone up. Touch your left arm to your left ear, touch your right arm to your right ear, look straight ahead. Move your right hip a little forward, two hips in line. Left shoulder forward, two shoulders in line. Option to stay here or get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push and push and push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the series. I'll show you from the side. Take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open. Relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake. Look for the floor behind you. Squeeze your butt. Lift your chest and immediately bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending, lower back, middle back, upper back. Keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward. Keep your chest lifted, your hands together. Bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up, lengthen, decompress the spine. Exhale, stomach in, fold. Hands to floor, relax your head. Go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine Might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Tadasana, hands to feet pose. Bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes, with a smiling, happy face. Keep pulling, keep stretching, keep breathing, roll forward, push your big toes down, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees. Good, change, come on up, chin away from the chest, knees can bend as you lift. Float your arms down and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the right, press your hips to the left, breathe. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the left side body and a toning feeling on the right side body. Don't collapse. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push and push and push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle, press your heels down, pull your abdomen in, lock your legs, inhale, stretch up, exhale, slowly drop to the left, press your hips to the right. So you can use your breath throughout class to move your body. So as you inhale, lengthen the arms, and as you exhale, push your hips to the right. Weight in the heels, hips forward, arms back, like you could lean against a wall behind you. Move your right hip a little forward, two hips in line, left shoulder a little forward, two shoulders in line. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener. In this one, you want to take a deep breath, full lungs, relax your head back, and then you'll do little sips of air in and out through the nose from those full lungs. Keep your eyes open, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So in this posture, you can't necessarily do deep belly breaths in and out through your nose, right? But still little sips of air. Keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs, push stomach, thighs, hips forward, lift your chest up. Notice if your hands are coming apart, squeeze your palms together and bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch, exhale, stomach in, fold, hands to floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's changed in the second set. Maybe the hamstrings are a little bit more loose, but maybe the hips are still a little tight, right? You're just checking in. Tadasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath. Wrap your elbows back, try to touch your elbows together behind you, pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down, touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees, face to the shins, below the knees, pull on your heels, find your edge, roll forward like a wheel, eyes open, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees. Change, come on up, chin away from the chest, knees can bend as you lift, arms down, and you let that one go. Awkward Utkatasana, step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, not too big of a step. Insides of your feet perfectly parallel like 11s. Bring your arms up parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels, sit down, halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in, lean your upper body back, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change, come on up, keep your arms there. Press your hips forward, spread your toes wide, lift your heels, come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up at the top, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, touch your head and hips to an imaginary wall behind you, lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, last part, come on up, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body, stop whenever you want, or sit all the way down. Squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight. From the side, looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint. Insides of your feet parallel, arms up parallel to the floor. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. You can stick your butt out and fold forward to get your thighs parallel to the floor. Suck your stomach in, lean your upper body back, lift your chin up, chest up. Change, come on up, keep your arms there, press your hips forward, still breathing, lift your heels, stretch all the way up at the top, bend your knees, sit down. So with balance, it helps to focus on one unmoving spot in front of you. Don't even blink your eyes, heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down, change, come on up. Last part, still breathing, squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. The slower you do, the better you do. Stop when there's still a gap between hips and heels. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling, triceps tight, shoulders soft. Change, slowly come up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose, Garudasana, doing the right side first. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, under left arm, right elbow, under left elbow. Cross first at your elbows, again if you can at your wrists. You can have palms together in prayer. You can also interlock fingers, grab a thumb, or grab your shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, hips into a chair, stay down there, lean back, and bring your right leg over your left leg as high as possible. Right leg over left leg, cross your legs, twist like ropes, breathe in and out through your nose. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back, bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes. Sit down, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together. Inhale, arms up, left side. Exhale, left arm under right arm, left under right, palms together, thumbs towards your nose, pinkies away from your face. Pull your elbows down, sit down low, hips into a chair, stay down there, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg. Left over right, cross twist, squeeze and breathe. So notice if your knees start to twist to the right side of the room, you want to bring your knees to the left, so right hip forward and upper body to the right, left shoulder forward, elbows over knees. Notice if the weight is in the ball of your foot or your toes, bring the weight back into your heel, so knee over ankle, sit down and lean back. Good, change, feet together, arms up, right into second set, swing right arm, under left arm, pull your elbows down, one day fingers below the nose, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, keep your hips low, right leg over left leg, hamstring over quadricep. If your foot is wrapped, try to eliminate the gap between your right ankle and left calf muscle. Left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward, bring the weight back into your heel, sit down, lean back. Change, feet together, arms up, last one, here we go. Left arm, under right arm, pull your elbows down, stomach in, sit down, lift your chest, and bring left leg over right leg. This side might feel different from the other side. It certainly does to me. That's okay. We're not symmetrical, and the goal of yoga is self-realization, not symmetry, right? So sometimes through our yoga practice, we come to realize one hip is tighter than the other, and then eventually we come to accept and love ourselves, even for our little incongruencies. Knees to the left, upper body to the right, sit down, lean back, and change. Feet together, inhale, arms up, exhale, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Okay, let's continue. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janushirasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Flex your toes back. Option to stay here or round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. If you have a grip on your foot and you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble, inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor. No higher, that's too easy. No lower, that can hurt your back. Standing leg lock. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. If both legs lock, puff up your chest, lock your arms, and then bend your elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, slowly reverse out. Shift your weight to your right leg, big toe points forward, squeeze your right thigh tight, lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, stomach in. You can stay here or round down and pick up your left foot. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken, you have no knee. Inhale slowly, gently, lift your left leg up, heel forward, toes back. If your standing leg is bending a lot, think about lifting your hips up so your knee is relatively over your ankle. You're not jamming your knee back or hyperextending the knee, right? But you want the leg long from the side. If both legs lock, puff up your chest, lengthen your arms, and then bend your elbows down. Notice where your shoulders are in relationship to your ears. Roll your shoulders back and down, keep your neck long, bring the chest down more. Change, take your time as you come up. You can put your hands on your back, do a little back bend or a knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, ground down, pick up your right foot, all 10 fingers interlocked. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles. Slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Take your time as you reverse out. Good for you. Shift your weight to your right leg. Contract your inner thigh as well as your outer thigh. Evenly distribute your body weight on all 4 corners of your right foot. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, and without sinking back, right, keep your hips forward, round down, and pick up your foot. So notice if the weight is in your heel, you want to bring the weight forward, you could almost pick your heel off the floor. When you're ready, lift your left leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee, hold and breathe. Whenever you're ready, bring your head up, arms straight, bend the left leg, left foot down. That was a forward curl compression posture. Next, we do a back bend and a big shoulder and chest opener. Standing boat pulling pose, Dandayamana, Dhanurasana. Feet, I had to think about that for a second. Feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot, cut the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear, knees together to start. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin and chest, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. At first, just find a place where you can balance, breathe, and back bend. As you're ready, start to come down parallel to the floor. From the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up, 2 shoulders in line. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Change, slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up, out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Right arm up, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin and shoulders, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously charge your body forward. If you fall out like I do, take a breath, hop back in. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. See the foot come over the top of your head, 2 heels in line, kick back and up, 2 shoulders in line. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down more, leg up more, kick, kick, kick. Change, slowly kick into your hand to come up with control. Feet together, arms down. Second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot. So you're already opening chest and shoulder, stretching quad. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear. Squeeze your left thigh tight, point your right toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Evenly distribute your body weight on your left foot without grabbing the floor with your toes. Slide the left shoulder forward, relax the right shoulder back, drop your right hip down, keep your chin and chest lifted. So the chest and shoulders start to open to the right side of the room, but the hips stay facing the floor. Bring the body down, leg up, kick and kick and kick. Change, kick up. Last one, bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, right arm up, one day arm behind your ear flap, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin, take a big breath, stretch up, exhale into the back bend. Kick, stretch, breathe. Keep your right tricep muscle tight. You're going to slide the right shoulder so far forward that eventually shoulder touches the chin. Keep your neck long, standing leg locked, body down to parallel, big toe to the ceiling. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Change, kick up, Good for you. Come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana balancing stick, stretching out the spine after a back bend. Feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together, interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight grip, lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, stretch up, and when you're ready, slowly come down, like a slow moving seesaw. Eventually arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, body makes a T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, lean back, stretch up, step your left foot forward, keep your hands together, biceps with ears, stretch and tilt. So keep your arms with your ears for the whole posture, even if you don't come down all the way. Bring the chest down, chin forward, lift your leg up, leg up, leg up. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second set, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward, lock both legs, stretch, and when you're ready, come down. Left hip down, left foot to the left, hips and armpits face the floor, body down, leg up, breathe. Change, left foot down, right foot back, lean back, stretch up, step your left foot forward, squeeze your butt, suck your stomach in, stretch and tilt. Every muscle in the body contracting, but the face stays relaxed, body down more, leg up more, stretch and stretch and stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that. You can come to the top of your mat and face the long side of your mat for the next 3 postures. I will continue to face you, standing, separate legs, stretching. I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit. Okay, inhale your arms up, palms together. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Good. Grab your heels from behind, roll forward like a wheel, lift your hips up, push your knees back, pull, stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. If your knees are bending, put your hands on the floor in front of you, walk your hands forward, lift your hips up, lock your legs. If your head's not yet touching the floor, take a little bit of a wider step, roll forward again, hips up, full stretch, touch your head to the floor, and change. Slowly come up, take your time. We're gonna float a triangle, Trikonasana. Turn your right foot out, left toes in, take a little bit of a bigger step. Inhale, bend your right leg and lunge, sit down low, eventually right thigh bicep parallel to the floor. Squeeze your heels together, lean your upper body back, and move your arms at the same time. Now, if your thigh is parallel to the floor, then maybe elbow in front of the knee. But if it's not yet like me, make sure that you're not collapsing all the way down, right? You want a diagonal line from your ankle all the way to the crown of your head. Look up, stretch up, touch your chin to your shoulder, get a nice little spine twist here. Sit down more, chest up more, turn, twist upper body back, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. Sit down low, opening the hips. Keep squeezing the heels together to strengthen the inner thighs. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms at the same time, elbow in front of the knee. Aim your fingertips between your big and second toe, but you're never quite touching the floor. Look up, stretch up, use your core to stay lifted. Push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back, like spine twisting posture at the end of class. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, turn your left toes in. Take a little bit of a smaller step. Arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Shift your weight to your heels, pick up your toes and pivot to one side of your mat. Standing separate leg, head to knee, Janushirasana. Turn your back toes in, press your left hip forward. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly with control go down. 2 hips in line. 2 heels in line, where you turn the back toes in, tuck your chin to your chest, pull your abdomen in, touch your forehead to your knee. If your forehead and knee aren't touching, you can bend your front leg. You can take a bigger, smaller step. You can turn your back toes in more, just keep the heel on the floor. You can really push the floor away from your chin to chest. Eventually forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Press your front foot into the floor as you round out, head up, last. Shift your weight to your heels, see if you can pivot 180 degrees to the other side of your mat. Turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward, Peel your left rib cage back, palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, and you go down. Round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave. Chin to chest, stomach in, touch your exactly forehead and knee together, unless it doesn't feel good, right? If something hurts, don't do it. So this is a forward fold and a rounded spine posture. If it doesn't feel good to your back, right, you don't have to go down all the way. You can keep your back flat or just round your spine a little bit to get the compression of the abdominal wall. Eventually forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body. This is a posture that everyone can do, but you do want to be cautious of it if you have a history of slipped discs or just an achy back today. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times, lift your kneecaps, lock your legs, hands together, change, slowly uncurl, head up, last. Pivot on your heels, step your right foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second set, stretching. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, generous step. Be generous with yourself, arms down parallel to the floor. You can turn your toes in or point your toes forward, lift your kneecaps, lift your chest, and go down. Stick your butt up all the way down. And if your knees are bending, you can start with your hands on the floor in front of you, roll forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your legs. If you've got a grip on your feet, bend your elbows back. Elbows to calves, lift your shoulders to decompress the neck, spine, shoulders to ceiling, roll forward, stomach in, pull, stretch, breathe. Touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. So fun to be upside down. Change, slowly come up as blood flow reverses. Second set, triangle. Turn your right foot out, maybe left toes in, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your right knee, sit down, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. So imagine you could do this posture between two panes of glass, where like you could lean against a wall and press the front of your body against a wall at the same time. So it's common to like stick your butt out and fold forward. You're gonna press the hips forward, lean the upper body back, turn, twist, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, right toes in, left toes out, still breathing. Bend your left knee, sit down, lean back, and move your arms at the same time, elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up, stretch up, push your right hip forward and down, push your left knee back with the help of your elbow, turn, twist upper body back, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, press your left heel into the floor to come up, left toes in, arms up, palms together, pivot to the back mat, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward until hips and shoulders are square. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You cannot see your front foot all the way down, chin to chest, stomach in. Bend your front leg if you want to, touch your knee and head together. Stretch your fingertips forward, bring maximum weight to your right front foot, right hip up, left hip forward, two hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lock your legs, hands together. Change, imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest. Head up last. When you're ready, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to the other side of the room, uncross your heels. Turn your back toes in, press your right hip forward, palms together. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Pull the abdomen in, balance challenge, keep the hands together, stretch the fingertips forward beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your left front foot, left hip up, right hip forward, two hips in line, throat choked, jaw relaxed, relax your jaw. Suck your stomach in, keep your eyes open, breathe through your nose. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, head up last. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, float your arms down, stand tall. Come to the middle of your mat for the hip opening series. We're returning to balancing on one leg. Tree pose, Tadasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. Hold onto your foot from underneath the foot, heel to costume, let your right knee drop. Your posture can also look like this, like this, like this, like this, right? Lots of options to open through the hips and knees. You can bring one or both hands together. Option to stay here or start to flow to toe stand, Padangusthasana. Look towards the floor, fold forward, hands to floor. Lean forward, put your body weight into your arms like you're about to do a handstand. Lift your left heel, bend your left knee, sit down on your heel. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand, elbows down, spine straight. Come a half inch off your heel.
When you're ready, put your hands on the floor, lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg, and press your hips forward to reverse out. Good. Change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze your right thigh tight, and lift your left leg up. Eventually heel to costume. Let your left knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape, never forcing your body. You can bring one or both hands together. Option to stay here or look towards the floor, fold forward, hinge at the hips, hands to floor. Option to stay here or walk your hands more forward, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down on your heel. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling as you walk your hands back. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand, elbows down, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. When you're ready, hands to floor, you can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up, straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward to come out just as you went in. Good stuff. Change, left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, savasana. We are on the floor for the rest of class. I'm going to adjust my camera angle accordingly. Okay, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Bring your heels together, let your toes fall open. Arms down by your sides. Palms face the ceiling. Keep your eyes open. Breathe through your nose. Yoga is a really powerful practice, not just for like stretching and toning and balancing, right, and maintaining bone mass. Of course, it does all of those things like a good exercise does. But yoga is also, a beautiful practice that you're giving yourself as far as self-realization, right? Getting to know yourself better, self-acceptance, self-love, right? Like learning to love yourself, even if you fall out of a posture, learning to hop back in, even if you fall out of a posture, learning to, go easy in times where, gosh, something just doesn't feel right in the body, right? Learning to skip a posture or modify, and also learning to like push through, even if, the heart rate is a little bit elevated or a certain posture is challenging or scary to you, still slowly working towards that, right? So there's so many little, I think, life lessons within a yoga practice that we get. And again, it's just a nice opportunity to like be with yourself in a world that often demands so much outside of ourselves of us, right? Just to like sit with yourself and enjoy your own company. What a gift you have given yourself today. Good for you. There's so many people who have no idea that this exists or that it's possible to feel good like this, right? But you figured it out. Good for you. Pavanamuktasana, when you're moving pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. Completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor. Without lifting your head, tuck your chin in a little bit. Look down the center line of your body, pull and fold. Change, right leg down, left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out to the left, down towards your shoulder, knee towards the armpit. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle does not naturally touch the floor, flex your right toes back to your face to anchor the leg down. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. Squeeze your knees together and down, keep your head on the floor. Without lifting your head, look down the center line of your body, squeeze and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone, joint, skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. It is possible to roll too far to the right, right? Roll a little to the left, try to anchor your left shoulder, left hip, left leg on the floor. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. Excuse me, push the pads of the fingers into the backs of your hands. Pull down, you're putting a little bit of pressure here on your lower abdomen. It's good for digestion. Change, left leg down, both legs up. So this posture is good for digestion, good for lengthening the spine, and it's good for giving yourself a big hug. Squeeze your knees together, keep your head on the floor, look down, hold and breathe. Change, arms down, eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back today, skip the sit up, roll off to the side. Meet on your stomach. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Great, turn, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use 100% back strength. Very nice. Come up halfway only. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle. Hug your arms into your sides. Roll your shoulders back and down. Don't forget about your cobra's tail. Keep your feet together. Toes, heels touch. Lock your legs. Squeeze your butt. Push your feet, hips, and hands flat into the floor. Keep your neck long. Now look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up, and change. Slowly with control, lower down. Look to your right. Left ear on your mat. Arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, chin forward, place your hands on the floor just below your shoulders, elbows point up, zip up your legs, lock your legs, squeeze your tush, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Try to get the lower ribs off the floor, but the belly button stays down. Roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your pinky toes, big toes back, point your fingertips forward, make sure your hands are flat, not cupping. Push your hands into the floor a little bit, lift your chest. Good, change, lower down, look to your left, right ear on your mat, breathe. Looking left and right is a gentle stretch through the neck and shoulder, but it can be kind of intense, right? So you're always welcome to bend one or both arms so that your hands are close to your face. And that'll take some pressure off of the neck and shoulder. Slowly as the neck and shoulders open up, arms down. Locust, Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Option to keep your arms out to the side or bring your arms underneath you, stretching out the tendons and ligaments and the shoulders, elbows, wrists, knuckles. Lock your right leg, point your right toes and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot coming over the top of your head. Lengthen and lift. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point left toes, and lift your left leg up. Sole of foot flat to the ceiling. Press your hands back, roll forward, leg up, change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin and mouth down. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you, spread your fingers wide, zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, roll forward, lift both legs up, come up, everybody come up, struggle a little harder, don't give up. Knees, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, lift your legs up, change, lower down with control. Take your arms out, look to the right, and take a slow breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Imagine highly oxygenated blood flowing through your shoulders, your wrists, your pinky fingers, right? Second set, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you. One day arms invisible underneath your torso. Lock your right leg, point your right toes and lift your right leg up. Right leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken, you have no knee. Change, right leg down. Lock your left leg, point your left toes, lift your left leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lift up, 3, 2, 1, change, left leg down. One leg is practice for two legs, locust pose. Second set, chin in, mouth down, arms a little closer, knees, feet together, squeeze your buns, point your toes, roll forward, both legs up. If you'd like, you can separate your feet, see if you lift up higher, and then bring knees, feet back together, press your hands back, triceps tight, shoulders down, lift your legs, change, slowly lower down, take your arms out, look to the left, and let that one go. Pranayama, full locust, chin forward, arms out to the side, like airplane wings, zip up your legs, like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up and lift, arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a jumbo jet taking off, just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air, such beautiful postures, look up towards the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow, I'm like, yes, 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 lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your right, left ear on your mat. Always makes me so happy to look around the Zoom room and just see everybody breathing and moving. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, knees, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your tush, point your toes, look up and lift, everything lifting off the floor. In the second set, see if you can lift your arms a little higher than the top of your head. See if you can get one more rib off the floor, thighs off the floor, press your hips down, keep your neck long, thighs up, chin up, chest up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, eyes open, mouth closed, breathe. Second set, chin forward, pardon me, not second set, Dhanurasana floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers, bring your knees, feet close together, point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Beautiful, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. So nice. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out to your nose. Try to keep your ankles, knees, hips relatively in line. Point your toes, look up towards the ceiling, keep your neck long, kick, kick, kick. Change, lower down, look to your right, eyes open, left ear on your mat. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet. Start with knees, feet close together, wrists straight in the second set. Use your upper fingertip strength. Point your toes, look up, and kick into your hands. At first, the shoulders are down, but eventually they're going to roll back and open, opening the chest more, squeeze shoulder blades, scapula together more. Point your big toes towards the ceiling, kick your heels away from your butt, push your feet into your hands, stretch the big toes up to the ceiling, kick and kick and kick. Change, lower down. Look to your left and let that one go. All you have to do is breathe. Bring your chin forward, place your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vidrasana. I'm going to show you the first of these from the side. Open knees and feet wider than your butt, point your toes back so the insides of your feet are parallel. Option to stay here or start to walk your hands back. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time until eventually you can sit down between your heels. Option to stay here, I'm going to stay here, or you can put your hands on your feet, bend your right elbow down, left elbow down to the floor, drop your head back, head to the floor, neck, shoulders up, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are is perfect. You want a gentle stretch through your toes, ankles, knees, quads, and hips, but never a point of pain. A little bit goes a long way. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up with control, head up last, very nice. Turn around, savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. As you lie on your back, your spine realigns and you get a nice rush of blood through the lower body, all the way down to the toes. Another sit-up, you're always welcome to skip sit-ups by rolling off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Ground your heels in the floor. Take a breath. Hold your breath. Stomach in, chin to chest, sit up. Arms to the ears. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Enjoy the stretch. Great. Come to the top of your mat. Second set, fixed firm. Knees, feet together. Hips on your heels. Open your feet. And eventually sit down between your heels. Knees can open as well, but one day knees together. Put your palms on your soles. Right elbow down, left elbow down, head back, head to floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. So, we have 2 sets of postures for a reason. I often find in the second set, we're a little bit more warmed up. Maybe we can go a little bit deeper into the posture, or, first set felt too intense, can go the reverse route and do a little bit less or go a little bit slower, right? You're just learning you're using what you learned in the first set of postures to inform the second set. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, very nice, turn around, savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, breathe. Legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up, arms over your ears, heels on the floor. Great, turn, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. You can always start with your hips lifted if it hurts to sit on your heels. Big stretch up, chin away from your chest, go down with a flat back, straight spine, arms with the ears, or you can put your hands on the floor and walk yourself in and out of this one, right? Lots of options. Tilt your pinky fingers down, try to get elbows and wrists off the floor, palms flat. Stretch your pinky fingers forward, sink your hips back and down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up, chin away from the chest. Nice, arms down, turn around, savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. It's funny, I had coffee earlier today, and normally, frankly, coffee does not affect me that much, but today I can like really feel the caffeine in my body through this class. And I've been thinking to myself, I'm not sure that I would have noticed what caffeine is currently wreaking havoc on my body were it not for yoga, right? Sometimes, the people we hang out with or the stuff we put into our bodies or, how we like sleep or how we, spend our time. Sometimes we don't even realize how much it affects us until we have a consistent practice like yoga that's almost like a control group, right? And you're like, okay, this, this posture, this class feels different from the last one, maybe because it's raining or because it's cold and gray, or because you drank caffeine or you got a really good night's sleep or you had like a wonderful conversation with a friend the other day, right? You start to notice how different things affect the body. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes. Exhale, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Turn, come to the back of your mat. Second set, half tortoise, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Stretch up, neck long, go down. So the neck spine is long the whole time, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. You're not necessarily like jutting your chin out, but you're also not tucking your chin to your chest. It's one long incline. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, palms together, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up, stomach in, nice, arms down, turn around, savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Beautiful. Come to the top of your mat, Camel, Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Place your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, lift your nose and chin. When you're ready, let your head drop all the way back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. This is always a doozy if I drink too much coffee. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward. Lift your chest up, relax your head back. And when you're ready, place your hands on your back. Press yourself up with control, head up last. Stretch up, sit down, turn around, savasana. So that posture, right, opens the whole front of our body where we tend to carry tension, especially this time of year when it's cold out and kind of hunch forward. And it also stretches this big bundle of nerves, the solar plex nerve system, and the abdomen, upper abdomen, right? So if you feel nervously, like your nervous system has been stimulated in some way, right? That's really normal, but it feels so good after class. It's a great example of a posture that can sometimes, make us feel some kind of way when we're in it, but afterwards, you're able to stand tall, right? With your shoulders relaxed. What a gift you're giving yourself. Always do second set. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat. Second set, you can open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, still 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, bring elbows close together. Press your hips forward, lift your chin and chest, let your head go back. Go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Right hand down, left hand down, full palm grip on your heels. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, hold and breathe. When you're ready, place your hands on your back and change. Press yourself up without twisting. Head up last, stretch up, sit down, turn around, savasana. And this savasana in particular, right, really focus on your spine, getting a little longer after the back bend. Let the floor hold you up. My friend recently sent me a picture of their family dog being like, look, the floor is holding up Fido. It's like, I see what you did there. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Let the floor hold you up applies to furry friends as well. Speaking of furry friends, rabbit pose, sasangasana, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, make L's with your hands like little bunny ears, and then grab your heels from the outside in that L shape. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. If you have a long torso or short arms like I do, you might not be able to grab your heels at the top. That's okay. Forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor. Now reach back, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, and lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up away from your ears to decompress the neck spine, round your back like a rabbit. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc. Head up last, very nice, turn around, savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Breathe. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful, second set rabbit, let's hop to it. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, grab your heels from the outside, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. You wanna go in and out of this posture real slow. Anytime we round the back, right, you wanna come in and out with control. Forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Keep your feet on the floor. Squeeze your heels together, squeeze your heels together, squeeze your heels together. Sometimes you have to hear a cue a few times to internalize it. So if nobody's told you this yet today, you are loved, you are loved, you are so loved. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl. Head up last, good, turn around, savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, breathe. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Wonderful, come to the middle of your mat, one set of head to knee with stretching, one set of this posture. Right leg out to the top right corner of your mat, bend your left leg all the way in, heel to costume, sole of left foot pushes into inner right thigh bicep, so make sure that your leg is not on top of your foot. Inhale, arms up, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right stomach in, flex your toes back, round down, pick up your right foot and touch your forehead to your knee. Now to touch your forehead and knee together, you can bend your right leg a whole bunch, make it easy. Keep the fingers interlaced up to the webbing under the ball of the foot, flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in. Change. Arms up, left leg out, right leg in, two legs make an L, a 90-degree angle, no wider, stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee, interlace your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your left foot, flex all 5 toes back towards your face. It's a nice calf and Achilles stretch. Slowly over time, you're gonna slide your foot forward. If your leg is straight, lock your leg, heel off the floor, elbows down, elbows to floor. Notice if you're leaning to the left or your right hip or right knee are coming up, right hip down, right shoulder down, 2 shoulders and hips in line. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping, sit up, stay here and stretch up. Otherwise, lay down and sit up. Paschimottanasana, stretching pose. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with your peace sign fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. You're gonna fold forward. Imagine you're gonna hook your ribs over your knees. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out even more and try to lock your legs. Puff up your chest and then bend elbows down, fold forward, stomach to thighs, chest to knees. Keep your neck spine long, one day forehead and toes touch. Change, stay seated, spine twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to your left knee corner, point your left toes. Take your right hand close behind you, fingers tented, thumb pointing towards you, fingers away from you, like a kickstand for support. Reach your left arm up and over your right knee, grab your left knee with your left hand, and also grab your mat instead. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in, exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand behind you for balance. You can also grab your hip, your waistband, one day your inner thigh. Evenly distribute your body weight on both sit bones, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, pull your abdomen in. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend your right leg on the floor, touch left heel to right knee. You can also keep your right leg straight out in front of you. Left arm behind you, right arm up, make a circle with the shoulder over, push your knee out of the way, grab your right knee with your right hand. Knee down, left foot down, point your right toes, inhale, lengthen, exhale, look back, twist. So we're connecting to the breath, even at the end of class. You can keep your left hand close behind you like a second spine, or reach behind you, try to grab your right thigh with your left hand for a half bind. Keep spine straight, chest up, feel each and every vertebrae twisting like beads in a necklace. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around, savasana. Breathe. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Wonderful. Final breathing, Kapalbhati, skull shining breathing, good for your lungs, digestion, abdominal wall. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. If it hurts to sit on your feet, don't do it. Sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce. Every once in a while, try to sit on your feet. In this breathing exercise, you're going to exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, you'll pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. So the exhale is very forceful, it's audible, it's intentional. The inhale is passive, subtle, you barely notice it's happening. It's like a little trust fall with your body. The less you think about it, the easier it becomes, right? So all you have to do is exhale. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up tall, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself, give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back, turn around, final savasana. You can close your eyes, open your arms and legs, take up as much or as little space as you'd like. Best part of class right here, right? Hardest part of class is getting to class, right? And you made it onto your yoga mat, and you made it here into final savasana. And now all you have to do is breathe. This is a tremendous gift that you have given yourself, and nobody can take it away from you. Take a slow inhale through your nose, feel your chest rise. Slow exhale through your nose, let your shoulders fall. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are so very alive, and you are so very loved.